Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I've come on today because I want to do some beading. I want to play with some beads. I haven't done some beading for a long time. And I'm going to do this as one of your, the bead section of the sampler, which you can do. I'll do these on Sundays, okay? And the other ones will be done on Tuesdays. Alright, so this one here that I've got has been bought like this motif. It's got little tiny sequins along there, and it's got this little diamante thing in the middle, okay? So I'm thinking I want to try and make one of these into something, you know, a bit more elaborate. Wait a minute, I'll see if I've got anything more elaborate. Probably haven't, but there's a butterfly, put some beads on him. There's these things here that you can buy and put beads on. I may have done that, somebody did, could have been me. Then I've got these pieces that's been cut off a shirt. Now that'll look really nice beaded, wouldn't it? You just got to work out where you want to put your beads, where they'll work the best. So that's a really nice piece that I've been gifted. I could always add to that as well, because sometimes, you know, the things might need a bit more. This one here would look awesome with a few more beads on, wouldn't it? It does look good now, and same with that, and this one. So, let's see what we can do. I've got some beads. I have, today I've got this, just a lot in this. I'll show you this container here. I've got those. You can see them through the bottom easier than you can the top. That I thought I'll just use out of here today, but there's plenty more if I need to get them from this bead soup and everything. So I've got a bit of everything. Now I thought I might try and do something with one of these doilies. I don't know whether I can or not, whether it'll make it look any, I don't know. I just thought I might just try. I know I should be able to get off some of these bits that are still on here, make it more, I don't know, more interesting. Cut them off there. I don't know. Should work on that later. Now this is nice, isn't it? But the colour's not going to be able to work for me today. This is really nice. This is really pretty. And you know, I think everybody can manage to get a piece of this off something. I don't know. You know, and the colours maybe little balk me a tiny bit to start with, because well, maybe not so much this, but I just don't know what to do with that sort of thing. I'd rather try and just try the white to start with, or the plain colours to start with, and just see what it looks like, okay? See where we go from there. Now I've got to get that back in that bag, because I've got all these sorted out, and I should have thought of that when I was piling on top of one another nicely. Better a bit neater, Sonya. A bit neater, okay? Okay. So I like to do lots of things with beads, so I thought, well, I might as well do a bead stamp. The bead sampler part, not actually a sampler. I suppose we can do a separate one. You can put them on the same ones. It doesn't matter, you know, what you want to do with it. But I'll do things on a Sunday for this, because I think it's really interesting. Really interesting what we can come up with, you know, if we can't buy the things that we want, or how we want it to be. Now, as I sewed this on something the other day, and it was really hard to sew through. So I might leave that over there. Should I cut this off here? Yep. Look at this. This is like a cool embroidery piece again, isn't it? Look at that. Now I've got to work out where we can bead it. What colour I want to put on there. So we've got these are leaves here, of course. We can see the leaves. I better start this up. It's only real early in the morning, but I'm feeling a little bit tired-ish. So I've got some sequins there. They're really white and clear sequins, and I've got the apricot colour. I don't know if I want apricot colour. Don't know yet what colour I want to do it. I'm thinking maybe I should stick with the colours like the creams maybe. We're going to try this. We're going to have to try this because if you don't try it, you won't know what's going to happen, will you? So you're going to have to try it. Nice mauve ones. Really nice mauve ones. Now I do have a plate here somewhere. I had it a minute ago. Here we are. I'm just going to put some some beads on here because we have to have the mauve colours on it, would we start with? There's 2 different mauves in there, or maybe more. They look good. Alright, let's try those. Now we need a bead needle. I've got bit of thread. I'm only just use an ordinary sewing thread that you use on your machine. That's what I'm going to use. You can use a beading thread. You can put some wax on it if you want to. I'm a little bit, I don't know, I suppose it's not really slack. I just don't think I want to go to that trouble. I think it'll be fine. I think it was just perfectly fine this way. It's not been an issue before with me, so it should be okay. These bead needles have got awful small holes in the top of them. I've got this one here, look. You might go through there. Yeah, right. You know what, I should put my threaded thing in that, shouldn't I? I did put it somewhere though this morning. Had it here somewhere. I think I tried to use it earlier and it wouldn't go through the bead needle. So maybe that's going to be an issue with me again. It might have been a different needle though, if it go through here. It did, very good. And that was easy. Now put this through here. Like that. Pull it through. Done. I'm going to put this in here. Alright. Now, I know where that one is. I'm going to try and turn this little. Well, that's a lot of thread. You don't need all that. And cut a bit off. There we go. Now, I will start here in the centre and I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put in, and it's good thick stuff to go through. A knot in the end might have been a good idea. Or you can just it's the right side. Where am I now? Up here. Okay. I'm going to put a stitch. And back down through there. Whoop. And then I'm going to come back up through here. And I'm going to put a few beads on. Because if you put more than one on, it makes it a lot easier to lay them in a straight line or whatever to get them nice and cosy. Don't know how many I need, so I've got a few here to start with. Righto. Now I want it to go up along there, right? So I want to take it right to the top there. I'm putting them back on the mat. Oh, you try these things and you think, well, that'll work, but it doesn't really. See, putting it on something like felt's a good idea too. The only thing is sometimes your needle gets stuck down in the felt, and when you go to, it flicks it up, it flicks your bead flying. That's the only issue with that. Could have got a bit darker colour, I suppose, and you could have seen it, but you will in a minute. So that's going to go up there, a bit further yet. So we've got a few beads on this bit. Okay. Days are weird, aren't they? Now the daylight saving's finished. Alright, now you just lay that down. Like so. You want it on the inside of this edge, you just want the edge on, yeah, okay, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to go through here because I've got it so it's going to bend a bit. It's not going to be completely straight, it's going to be curved. The beads are going to be curved to the side like that, and there's too many on there, Sonya. There's too many on there. Now I've got to get one off. Okay. Take it back. And just take one or two. Let's try it again. You don't want to have to force it. You don't want to have to force it to sit there. So let's take two off. Wait a minute. Push them back down there. Looks good. We'll have these three, eh? Here we go. We'll have those three off there. Should have did a little bit more measuring. Supposed to measure twice, they say. Wasn't cutting it, but I still should have measured it a bit better than that. Okie dokie. Now, put this through here like so. I miss the little birds out in the trees. The bigger birds took over. They did. I suppose that happens. The little ones might have went somewhere else to live though for the winter. They might have done. I'll have to learn somewhere else to live for the winter time. Now, we'll go back down in here. And yes, I'm going to stay inside the white bit, because we're not going to completely cover this. I suppose you could if you wanted to and made it a whole, thing. But I'll move that over there like that. So I'm going to come up right at the edge of this. Right at the edge there. And then I'm going to come round the bead and I'm going to go right back there where I come out of there, okay? Take it right back to where you come over, because it's going to move over for you then. This cotton's off white so you can see that, but that's okay. You're not going to be able to see it when I'm finished. Not that much anyway. Come up this way on here. And this one. And move this over here like so. Wait a minute. Go round it and put your needle down right over near the edge. You don't want to put it to come, and probably try and get it down straight. So we come up right on the edge. There. And bring that right across here so that you can come back right underneath and go down on the edge side of that bit. Okie dokie. These beads are about a size, well, judging from these ones that I was gifted from these are not them. Nope. I can just show you size, because she sent me some and they've got the sizes on the things, so that's good. Oh, come on. Now, I think, okay, so this one's an 8 and this one is a 10, an 11, and I think these ones here might be an 8 that I've got there, or even if there's a 10, something in between them, might be. But you don't have to do that. You can get whatever size you can find, because that's all I'm doing. I'm just putting up what I found. Each first row. Now, because it's the beads are good size, they take up a good space, don't they? I'm going to put another row going up here, which won't have to be as far, will it? So we do that. Now, you've got as much idea of what I'm doing as what I have. because well, done before, but a long time ago. You know, I have done a lot of this before, but a long time ago. I really love doing all these sort of things, so I really enjoy showing you how to do it. And appreciate your comments and everything, and subscribing to my channel if you like what I do. I do lots of different things. Lots of different craft things. Embroidery and sewing and beading, and I even tried a bit of journaling. I can probably go back and do a bit of that too from time to time, because I will. I just don't want to quit the whole thing. Okay, so look, just push it down a bit, and that looks like it should be nice. Don't you reckon, if you pull it over there? I know, about the right size. Now I might just take this down a bit and hope I stay in the same place for you. Hope I don't move. Concentrate on that, Sonya, staying in the right place. So now we're going to come way over here close to this one, and we're going to go around here and bring it back over as close as we can. Righto, like we just did. Same here. Go halfway along because I want it to be it'll be very sturdy. I want it to be very sturdy, so it won't be wobbling all about, hey. And then this part here, you can take it and bring it over like that. Right. Come on, really? Really and truly, you really got that stuck there, have you, Sonya? Where is that? No, it wasn't that bad. It was still hanging on. Wow, that looks cool, doesn't it? Now I'm going to make a smaller row next to that. I'm thinking about two, but when I do these, oh, I know what I'll do there. Yes, it's all right. It's all good. I think I've got it. Don't know. 3, maybe 4, 5 or 6 on that to get it to go up there. I'm going to buy, I had a GoPro that my daughter bought me, and you put it on I could put it on my scooter and went for a drive. I want to do that. I can't find it, so I'm going to buy another one, and I'm going to take it on my journey when I go up to Calicolacepaper and that. What do you reckon? It's going to sit on Gertie. That's my mobility scooter. I call her Gertie. And I tell you, I put flowers all over it. Oh, for New Year I did that, and they're still on it, of course. And when I say flowers, I've stuck stickers on it. They were car stickers that I got from somewhere, and they were still in the paper. And I thought, well, I can stick it on the car, I can stick it on my scooter, and I blinged her up for the New Year. And then I decided to left them on there anyway because they look really cool. Now, do I go up through that bit? Because I'm thinking about putting something down in through there. How about I do the something down in through there and see what it looks like first, eh? So I'm going to come up in this bit. I need to catch hold of this in the right place. Okay. This is going to be the centre part. Right. Now, what did I do with them? Oh dear, no, don't cry, Sonya. Now settle down. Settle there. You know, the things, the beads that V sent me. I've got all those ones there. Did I put the others in here? Right, I can't get in there now. I'm just at this moment. I've got stuff everywhere. I must have what I need in here, surely. No, it's got to be. They're blue, they're green. Let's see. Nobody panic. Where do I put them? I should have put them here somewhere near me because I do like to be able to find their stuff, of course. Where'd they go? That was my paper towel now that I just dropped on the floor. Not in here. No. They might be in this bead box. I put stuff here because I was going to take it out to the lounge room with me after. Okay. So I have 2 bead boxes. I do. I remember putting them in here. Let's have a look. Sorry about this. Look at the sequins in there. Oh, aren't they pretty? Did I put them in here? Okay, Sonia. Right. Okay. A few gold ones there. I might have to put those in them tiny jars just for fun, eh? Now, what am I looking for? I do know, but I can't see them. The things that they sent me. Where did I put them? What did I do in them little bags of beads? Unless they're in the other box. I found, oh dear. They're pretty, aren't they? Oh, yeah. Something fell on the floor. I'll give it back. Nobody panic. It must be in this one. Oh yeah, there they are. Dear oh dear. Bad memory. Eyesight too. The eyesight. I've got them sitting under there because I want them to be close by me beads because I need to use them. So I need them to be close by. Like everything else is all sitting on top of me, but that's how I roll, as you would say. Right, they're here, look, found them. Yeah. These, they're not too dark, are they? These yellow ones are cool. They might look good. Or these ones here might look good. Come out. Too big. They're way too big. It's too dark. You won't know till you try it, will you? Come on. Little beads. That's it. That's what we want, isn't it? Yep. Got no idea what the rest of it's going to be like, so just go for it. Just go for it, Sonia. Hope I'm coming out the right part here. I'm coming out the top of it, am I? Yes. See, that's going to be in that hole. Okay. And I'll go down in there with it. It just fits just nicely in that hole, doesn't it? Wow. What have I got here? Bit of leftover cotton. We need to pull this up, so there's a knot in it. Don't want knots. Nobody wants a knot. Got him out. I heard him click. Must have come out. There we go. That looks cool. Now I'm going to come down in here. Put a middle one in. I mean, I know there's a piece of thread going across there, but that doesn't matter. We're going to cover it over now with this so you won't be able to see that. Okay. Now these things here, you can, use them on anything you want to. Put them on your clothing, on a bag. I'd use it on a bag because I'm I don't want to put it on my clothing because I want to be able to wash it in the machine. I don't wear anything too flash that you'd have to. But it looked really nice on a bag or anywhere because it's making your own motif, isn't it? Oh, it's not making your own motif, but it's beading your own motif. That's a bit hard to come through there. But that's okay because it'll be harder for it to go back out. Oh, come on, really? It won't go through. It absolutely refuses. It's very tightly woven though, that is. Very tightly woven, so we come up a bit further there. Everything caught around this stem. Righto, now another one. They all just fit just nicely in there. You'd think you'd need a big, actually that one's probably a little bit small. It's a bit tinier than the others, isn't it? So I might take that back and put another one in there instead, eh? That'd be nice. Nice idea. This one a bit longer. Because they're not all the same. Yeah, some of them these were a little bit longer, those ones. Sometimes I suppose the machine cuts them at different lengths anyway. Let's see if I can find a bit bigger one. There we go. Oh, can they come up through here again? I'm going to do that. Come up through another piece of cotton here and do this again. Oh dear, I hope you can see what I'm doing. Go back down in there. Well, that was brilliant. I just lost it. Must have come back through exactly the same hole. Now, what are the chances of that? Try this again, people. I'll loop it round in there. That'll catch it, for sure. And then I can take it back down through there. Somebody's having a little giggle. It's tickling their fancy. Okay. Neighbours always have the family over. Oh, people across the road usually have the family home for Sunday. A little lunch, I suppose. A lot of them come there and have lunch and then they leave. We haven't done that for years. Don't have any family about to do that with. Daughter's always wanting to do something else, so she's the only one that lives in the town. The eldest daughter. Another old Jeremy's mother used to come. Mum used to come for one meal and Jeremy's mother used to come for another meal. And his nan. On the Sundays. Anyway, that was a long time ago. Okay, so I'm going to do more up the side of this one here. So what do you think about this? Isn't this pretty cool? So when I get to do these, I'm going to have to do them a bit different, aren't I? I think I'm going to have to do them a bit different. I don't know yet whether I can string them on here like this or not. I have to see because I want a different sort of, a different colour, but I don't know about the pattern. I don't know what to do about the pattern. And this part here too, maybe I'm going to do that a different colour. Because I'm looking at it like it'd be maybe, well, I've got sequins, I suppose I could try. That's not the right one, it's got a different colour in the centre there. I'm going to try these. I didn't catch that, I missed him. Missed him by a mile. Okay, so that's going to go around here. So we need a tiny bit more on it because it's got to go right up to there. Sorry. Right. I forget to keep looking up there. I'm sorry about this. Now I'm going another way. Goodness me. going to have to take it back out. Sorry about this if you can't see it. It's not easy. It wouldn't be easy to see, I know, on your phones and that, and I'm sorry about it. I can't really... If I keep getting out of the shot, then I've got to redo it all. It's probably already been out of the shot most of the time, has it? That'd be fluff. Now come back along here. Do what we did before. I don't know about this cobbly up bit, I don't think that's in it. It's a new word, cobbly up bits on your sentence or something, whatever you're saying there. Right, I'll just bring it over tighter. Do it tighter than that's not. Come here. Yeah, gotcha. Right, now bring that over, it goes right underneath there. So it holds it right back. Actually, it might all have to be in the mauve because I've started the other side like that. I'll have to see. Oh, everything's keep getting caught on me today, doesn't it? But it doesn't matter though. It's okay. It's not going to be... It's not that bad a thing. Come on. I'm still here working away. Just chilling out a bit. I was in here sewing this morning. You know, your mind's just on that. And it's just, you know, got really dozy though. I thought I was going to go to sleep. It wouldn't be good if I was sitting here sewing and dozed off, would it? Been up since very early though, because we do get up early because it's a waste of the day laying in bed. Although we do have a nap of an afternoon because we still have, and I slept better last night. Thank you to Christine. She sent me this. No man's name is Doctor. But told us all about what we should do to get to sleep. And I don't think I used any of his methods. Sorry, but I didn't. I just used my own. I just went and got into bed and went to sleep. I just, you know, which was really cool because I was really pleased about that. I think a lot of my issues is I worry too much about it. I don't know. It's not good though because I've always been a person that likes to have their sleeps. Get proper sleep so you can deal with the day, can't you? Okay, so now we've got to get some more of these. Try and get up to another colour, another part of the thing before we get finished today, eh? So we can get a bit more done so you can go on with yours because I don't know if I'll be able to go on with mine. I have to see what I got on first. Still got things I got to do for... Oh, look at that. Isn't that awesome? That's going to go up higher. People coming next week about the chair again. The one in the lounge room. Because it's making this clunking noise. It's supposed to be clunking, is it? The man fixed the water heater. All good. We had really hot water last night. It had just been warm enough to have... It was just right to have a shower and that was all. If it had been the winter time, wouldn't have been... Well, it is cold now, but if it had been like colder, the weather... It wouldn't have been nice. But he come yesterday or the day before and put a new thermostat in it and now it works all right now. So that must have been something to do with the thermostat. It was all corroded and stuff, I don't know, he said, so he fixed that. So that was good. You do need hot water. Bathing all the time, every day. Sometimes twice, just depends what you've been doing. Okay, so we'll still keep going across here with this, alright? Because I do like that. I can see that the white's down there, and that's okay. I'm not really troubled by that, I don't think. I don't think I want to cover it over. You want to see what was originally there, I guess. You wouldn't want to see it covered over. And how many I need? Another 2 maybe, or 1. I'll just do 1 and see what happens. Put 1 more. Put 1 more. Whoop, missed it. Missed it by a mile. See, like I said, that gets caught sometimes on the felt. Okay, so now I'm going to put that up in there. That through. I've got to do up number 15 of the tag thing, and I will get it done before next Friday, I hope. I just got behind last week. I finished that one and I showed it in the last video that I made. That blue one, it turned out really good, I thought. I'll put it up in the next one I'm doing too, I will. I'll put it up in there. So, we're going to keep going through here. What do you reckon? Should do A. I mean, there's going to be that white bit there, but that doesn't matter. I think we'll keep going up in this one with the same colour. Three, 4. Too many. Do you think? I don't know, if I take one out it won't be enough. I'll put another row and then I'll fasten it down. That's not the right sort. It's a square one. How many is there? See, if that's right or not. Maybe 1 more in there. I now have to fasten down both these lots because I didn't do the first one. So I'm going to have to fasten down both of them. This is going to be flash, isn't it? Or see, too, you might even just want to do it in... I'm going to go back through these. I'm going to go back up through all of them. Just to keep... You might want to do it all in white, you know. You could put it on something you were making. All the beads and that could be in white if you liked. Now I'm going to hold this one down too. And then I'm going to go up in the middle of it again too, so it gives it a bit more stability if you haven't got enough stitches to hold it. But it is holding down, it's just there's a tiny bit more bead than needs to be. We're going up underneath there, through all the beads, okay? I'm going to bring them down in the line together. If you put one on at a time, it's really hard to line them up, get them all neat. You have to put, it's best to do it like this, because that way you got them all staying all nice and neat. Look at that, isn't that scrumptious? Okay, right, we've got 5 minutes. Yeah, well, we've got 10. And so we could put another one on, I suppose. Be a bit more. What do you think? What else can I put on here? Make it look, you know, stunning or something. Oh, wow. I might have found a needle down here, I think. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, that's not good. I think I found a needle on the floor. Oh, dear me. Sonya, I know things fell down there. Look at me shirt. No, don't look at my shirt. It's all covered in fluff. I'll have a mouthful of drink. That'll be water. Yeah. Okay, so stop that. And I know now what time I've got to finish because I'm just looking at the little clock over there ticking away. And I've got to figure out now what to do with these. How to work the rest of those pieces. Okay. Now, What do you think? You'd probably leave that open, that bit. Maybe we could just put stitches at every section of these squares. Or not stitches, beads at every section. Or where they join, the intersection thing where they join up. Let me see. I don't know what colour I would go for. I'll get the orange ones out. Got two lots of them. How about the pink? How about this? These are nice, aren't they? These are a bit different coloured purple. They're a little bit bigger than those. Let me see what else. They're bright. These are stuck to the outside. I think they must be very, what do you call it? Staticky. They're staticky. No, the clear ones you're not going to see as good. They will be blingy, but they won't be as nice, I don't think. I don't think they'll be as nice. Oh, dear. Now that hurt. You've probably noticed I've done something to my fingernails. Okay, so I bought the stuff online. These are mine, except for the tops, a tiny bit left on the top here. Because I didn't get it all off, because the lady told me not to, the lady on the internet. But I did manage to drill that bit of my finger and that bit there, because I bought these little drill things, and you got to use to get that off. See, so that's how I got most of it off. And I put on this stuff that you buy at the chemist to strengthen them and to stop them from splitting, but they're not totally down to mine. There's still a little layer of the other stuff on there, so you can see that with this bit humpy on that one. But at least I feel better that I haven't got them as thick as they were. They are still a little bit thick, and they still got something on there. But when that dries, I'm going to be able to do when it dries, after a few days, I'm going to be able to do them myself then, because I'll be able to get the rest of the stuff off there eventually. I can't take it off all because it's going to take my fingernail off with it, and it won't be good. So I'm trying to just do it a bit at a time. It took me 2 hours yesterday to get that stuff off there, because it was that thick, to drill it all down, because my own nail's just up here now. So I couldn't stand any longer. They were driving me crazy, and it's really weird how much better my hands feel, because I've got all that. Still a bit hard to pick up stuff, but not as bad as it was. So, but then I just hurt that there, because you can see that I've made a bit of a... Gee, that hurt too when I went off the... when I went off the thing. Didn't do a bad job, though. I mean, considering I'm not a nail technician, but I watched this lady who is, and gee, she did some good things. Oh dear, I just nearly turned to do a nail tech. Last thing I was looking at, she was doing, like, way back in the olden days, supposedly, how they used to do their nails and that, and she was putting flowers on them and chain and beads, and oh my goodness me, they looked amazing. Anyway, I couldn't watch that, and I can't do that tomorrow. I told Jeremy about it, and he said, "Oh, you're going to be doing that too now?" I said, "No, I won't be." He said, "I'll be supposed you're putting it on yours." No, I can't. I said, "I can't sew with that on my fingernails." Oh, it's fun though. Oh, she's very clever. Oh, gee, she's clever. Really clever, beautiful lady she is. It's, nail technician, nail something technician she's called. I can't think of what it is now. There's a lot of others on there too, but I just couldn't seem to take advice from any of the rest, and this one seemed a bit more, I don't know, you know how that is. Now these are very wobbly, these bits, so I don't know if they'll hold a bead without it all going untoward. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll put them crossways. That's a bit different, isn't it? Put these beads going across here. Got a knot? No. Yeah, I better get that knot going. Okay. I don't know which ones to put on. I thought I made up my mind. Yeah, I know, but these are a bit bigger. The little pink ones are cute. Let's just have a go at these and see what we think about these and see. You probably think, oh, there wouldn't be enough to do that, but there is. These beads go for miles, they do. I'm going to start in the middle for some reason, but I am. 4, 5. Where's that clock? Just make sure we don't get this. Don't go too far over the time. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay, so I'll go down here. Sometime today would be nice. It's just that it's very thick. So you be careful of your fingers too, because these needles are really sharp as well. Okay. Oh, look at that. And that's nice, isn't it? Pretty colour. Really pretty colour. And down the other side. And we're catching it in there so it's not going to go anywhere. Okay. Put it down in between your beads. Now we do this one, next one. This has turned out fun, isn't it? I'm enjoying it anyway, so I hope you do. And just let me know how you feel about learning this on a Sunday. Well, we'll be continuing on with this piece because it's going to take a little minute. It's going to take a minute. I might take that one off. Do you reckon? Oh, hang on. I don't know. No, we won't. We'll push him over further. And that bottom row, I can go through that again. Make sure I've got hold of it properly. I'm going to go through this bottom row again. Both of them I will. Hang on. We get up through there. Go through this top one first. I haven't fastened it down yet either. Up through here. That one. This one looks a little bit long, but I'm not going to worry about it. So I think it'll be all right. I'll just get it fixed here. Come on. Now you got to be careful doing that because I felt when I was doing it that it would break any minute now. I just felt like it was going to break. Because they're but then they do bend a bit, so come on. I've only got a few seconds here, Sonya, before this goes into too many. Look at that. Now I'm going to put that right up to there and down there. And that's going to look absolutely awesome, isn't it? Look at that, people. Isn't that cool? Okay. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you have a good day on your Sunday and have a bit of beading. Do a bit of beading. Because these little beads are not expensive and you can buy them on eBay. They're not expensive. So if you want to go out and get yourself some little beads and do a bit of beading with me, because after a while we're going to make flowers out of them. And we're going to sew flowers on fabric out of them. And we can make lots of things out of them. So they can be incorporated in a whole heap of stuff. So thank you for watching and I hope you have a good day and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.